This ocean looks complete, but something that ruled these waters for 20 million years is gone.
Everything popular culture taught you about this animal, the size, the shape, the extinction, is wrong.
In 1667, a scientist held a stone tooth the size of his palm and realized it had once been alive.
For centuries, people believed these stones fell from the sky. Steno proved they were ancient teeth.
Megalodon's skeleton was cartilage, it never fossilized, everything we know comes from its teeth.
This tooth is larger than an adult human hand, and it is one of the smaller ones ever found.
The first Megalodon jaw, built in 1909, fit 6 people inside it, and it was almost entirely wrong.
Scientists calculate size from teeth, invasive, but the math required assumptions about body shape we are still debating.
The latest science revised Megalodon's size downward, still the largest shark ever, but smaller than the myth.
Scientists currently disagree about Megalodon's body shape, 2 completely different animals, both supported by real evidence.
23 million years ago, in a warmer ocean full of giants, Megalodon appeared. Megalodon did not live in our ocean. It lived in a warmer, richer world that no longer exists.
Megalodon's primary prey were whales, 8 to 10 meter animals that fought back.
These whale bones carry Megalodon bite marks of. Some show healing, meaning the whale survived and was attacked again.
Megalodon targeted bones and flippers first, immobilizing prey before the kill. 276 teeth in 7 rows, replaced every 2 weeks, producing tens of thousands across a lifetime.
Megalodon teeth have been found on every continent except Antarctica's air. It ruled every warm ocean simultaneously.
Certain sites contain almost exclusively juvenile teeth, evidence of dedicated nursery grounds.
A newborn megalodon was larger than an adult human and tiny compared to its mother.
In 2023, isotope analysis revealed Megalodon was warm-blooded, running 7 degrees warmer than the surrounding ocean.
Being warm-blooded required up to 100,000 calories per day, a dependency that would eventually become fatal. New predators were arriving, too small to fight Megalodon, but competing for the exact same prey.
5 million years ago, Earth began to cool, and the warm, shallow seas feeding Megalodon's prey started disappearing.
Whales migrated to cold polar waters, and Megalodon's warm-blooded body could not efficiently follow. This is the youngest Megalodon tooth ever found, 3.6 million years ago, then silence. The last Megalodons lived in an ocean that no longer worked for them. Megalodon went extinct 3.6 million years ago.
Megalodon was a shallow coastal predator, and its teeth simply stopped appearing 3.6 million years ago.
The ocean remembers nothing grew, but the teeth it left behind tell the whole story.
Scientists have at least 4 competing theories for what killed Megalodon, and none has been definitively proven.
The whales did not disappear. They transformed into faster, smaller animals that Megalodon was not built to catch.
The great white needed a fraction of Megalodon's calories and could survive in colder water, later a fatal competitive advantage. The great white is not Megalodon's descendant. They are distant cousins that independently evolved similar shapes. A 2019 study linked Megalodon's extinction to a supernova bombarding Earth with radiation 2.6 million years ago. When the Central American Seaway closed, it restructured global ocean currents, collapsing the productivity Megalodon's prey depended on.
The honest answer is, all 4 factors hit simultaneously, a cascading failure that nothing could survive.
After Megalodon vanished, whales grew larger than they ever had before.
free from the predation pressure that had kept them small.
The blue whale, while the largest animal in Earth's history caught, may owe its size to Megalodon's disappearance. Carolina beaches release megalodon teeth every day, ancient nursery sediments eroding into the modern surf.
The largest megalodon tooth ever found measures 7.48 inches, each serration larger than a full great white tooth.
Megalodon's bite force was approximately 10 times greater than a great white shark's.
182,000 newtons, enough force to shear through steel reinforcing bar with a single bite.
The ancient Mediterranean was one of Megalodon's most important nurseries, and tourists walk those beaches today above ancient birthing grounds.
Each megalodon tailbeat covered 3 to 4 meters of water pose. Its size made individual speed less important than reach.
In several fossil whale bones, megalodon teeth were found embedded, broken off mid-feeding, and preserved for millions of years.
Megalodon existed for 20 million years, longer than it takes the entire human lineage to evolve from scratch. Before science exists, ancient cultures collected megalodon teeth, calling them dragon teeth, serpent tongues, and poison detectors.
In 1918, Australian fishermen reported a 115-foot shark. Science explains it as fear-induced size.
Some megalodon teeth appeared impossibly young crimes until scientists discovered they had been moved by deep sea currents into younger sediment.
The Meg got almost everything wrong: the habitat, the size, the body shape, and the behavior.
The real Megalodon was more unsettling than any movie version, an animal at a scale the ocean has not seen since.
Megalodon females migrated specifically to warm, shallow lagoons to give birth, a level of navigational planning previously unexpected in sharks.
Megalodon's range contracted toward the tropics for 2 million years before the end, retreating before a cooling world.
By measuring isotopes in fossil teeth, scientists can read Megalodon's actual body temperature across millions of years.
At the end, the global megalodon population may have been in the dozens, scattered, isolated, unable to find each other.
Look at that. It's fully intact. What a beauty. Great job, Maya.
After centuries of study, more questions about Megalodon remain open than have been resolved.
Megalodon made no sound. Its presence was announced entirely by the silence it created around it. Megalodon could detect the bioelectric field of a heartbeat from, sensing prey in complete darkness and through solid sediment. The lateral line felt pressure waves through water, detecting a swimming humpback whale from over a kilometer away.
Megalodon's brain was built for hunting, a finely tuned sensory processing machine rather than a flexible problem solver.
Growth bands in fossil vertebrae suggest individual megalodons may have lived up to 100 years, reaching sexual maturity only after 25.
The fossil record suggests female megalodons were significantly larger than males is. The giants were almost certainly female.
Livyatan melvillei, a whale with 36-centimeter teeth, shared Megalodon's ocean, the only predator remotely in its class.
This single formation has produced more megalodon fossil material.
Megalodon tooth enamel is denser than most rocks. Designed by evolution to last, it has lasted millions of years. Modern great white behavior gives us our best behavioral window into Megalodon, with significant uncertainty at every inference.
Every serious search for living Megalodon has found the same thing: nothing, in every ocean, at every depth.
The desire for Megalodon to still exist is not ignorance. It is a very human preference for a world that still has monsters in it.
Modern whales lack adaptations to megalodon predation and would be devastated. Whether they're hunting...
Megalodon had the wrong scientific name for over 100 years, classified in the same genus as the great white, despite being a distant relative.
Megalodon was the end product of 100 million years of continuous evolution toward larger and more powerful shark body plans.
One megalodon tooth contains body temperature, diet, age, geographic origin, and population.
The last megalodons died in warm, shallow coastal waters, the same nursery grounds where they had always been born. The conditions that killed Megalodon, temperature change, shifting prey, contracting coastal habitat, are all accelerating in the modern ocean.
Every year, children find megalodon teeth on public beaches, the most democratic fossil discovery in paleontology.
More megalodon research has been published in the last decade than in the entire previous century. New techniques are revealing what fossils alone could not.
2024 modeling suggests Megalodon's elongated body was hydrodynamically efficient, but it created a wake that prey could detect from far away.
Megalodon was not a failure, Pep. It was a masterpiece that the world eventually stopped needing. That tooth was formed in a living animal 20 million years ago, and is now warm from your hand.
For every megalodon we know about, there may be equally large predators we have found no trace of. The ocean destroys its own fossils.
Megalodon's extinction is actively used as a research framework in climate science, ecosystem modeling, and shark conservation today.
The warm, shallow coastal ocean Megalodon needed still exists. The animal simply does not.
Here is what we can say with confidence. Everything else involves uncertainty that honest science must acknowledge.